Well, do you mind bringing my bag on the front passenger seat inside, please, sir? Out by like one fucking mil. Now I reckon once I chamfer this, she'll be fucking golden dry. Look how tight it is there, look how open it is there.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is just open that gap, which is it's not the height, I'm just opening the face a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is just optics, basically, the way we'll see it.
Then
Solid as fuck. So I just killed that little bit, there was a ridge happening in there. As you can see, we want to keep this line sharp. And then that one. So it's a bit of a focal. And this had like a ridge that was disturbing that. So this is just going to fade away and then there'll be one nice curve to you there. See you later. When doing something like this, look what we're doing here, straight line, fucking concave, plus a face. You gotta pick a battle here, if that makes sense. So I just started with a flat bottom there, you can see. And now I'm gonna reconstruct this area here, which is essentially that face that you can see there. You can see how it just goes away to nothing. Like it just doesn't look, I mean, besides that, gotta fix that later as well. But I'm just trying to have this face come through here, maintain that thickness down, nice and tidy. So the way I'm going to do that now, you can see I've put this support in, and I'm just going to put some filler, some fiber filler, quite a bit actually by the looks of it, down here. So I'll wipe it through there, and then I'll just use a block to shape that and work it in, and then a flat block out here, quite a bit. It's gonna look nice when it's done. But yeah, it'll just, you can see there, it just looks like a mess, do you know what I mean? Doesn't look too fucking polished up, which is what we're gonna do.
Take a little seat now. God, I'll speed out. Take a little seat now. Speed out, devil on rebound. Take a little seat now. God, I'll speed out. Take a little seat now. Take a little seat now.
Lord Master, just fucking put attention under the old work boots.
big feet.
Nah, too much for you, you know, to say about big feet, eh? Might as well fill this thing now.
I'll cut it out.
Now I'm gonna put the foam in it.
Oh yeah.
Although it's pretty fucking sturdy, but oh no, except back here. See, like back here, I'm gonna put some expanding foam in there before I cut this clearance. Because
So
then, yeah,
too much
otherwise it's gonna lose its shape.
crack.
Then we're back at square one, bro, and we don't want to go back to square one on this fucking thing.
We took out all the shit that was inside the car as well the other day, cleaned it out, and it's looking somewhat like a real car again. Looks a bit dirty, but just needs a proper soap. We're going to replace those fuel lines with some nice AN fittings and braided hoses and shit, so that'll look way better. Might even replace the tank with a nice looking one.
We don't really want crevices and, you know, cavities when you're doing things like this, because that's places for dirt and debris to go, which every time with cars, If it can collect and hold dirt and moisture, it means rust. So this just closes any gaps, you know, that water can get into. But the reason I'm doing it now is I have to cut. You can see we still have to trim the old guard away. So, but there's a bit of support that's coming from that now. So if I cut that away, then before we put the foam in, then that's going to take away the support. So we'll just get the foam set now. Then the next step will be to cut that off from the back. And then just shape it nicely, cover it with some seam sealer. Bob's your auntie. Why are you sad for?
Take a little seat now. Devil on rebound, devil on rebound. Take a little seat now. God on speed now. Take a little seat now. Can't sit calm like Seinfeld. That point always.
This is one of the test colors that we did for paint. So the whole car is going to be one color, somewhat similar to this. Shut up!
Sorry, I was emptying the fucking line thinking I was gonna thingy that.
Like, I like this color. It's kind of like a strawberry smoothie. We also have to think about how it's going to contrast with the secondary color, which is this kind of baby blue, Miami blue-ish. So this is going to be obviously rocker cover and brake calipers, and there's a very similar blue on the stitching on the interior seats, which are not close by. But this is a great color contrast, and against the silver wheels it's going to pop. Pretty sure we're going dual caliper in the back as well, so that'll be sick. But I think we're going to add in a little bit of yellow to this. I really like the new Toyota Supra yellow on the new GR. That's sick, but it's a little bit too orange. We tested the other side with orange, and I don't like orange cars in general. I don't like the orange, like orange Lamborghinis kind of put me off a bit. There's just too many of them, and the orange is just, I don't know. But we might add a little bit of yellow to this. We might not. We test it out, but it's gonna look crazy. And as all the panels start coming together in the primer, and they're all, you know, like pretty close to final shape, it's looking crazy, and it's getting easier to envision, you know, what it's going to look like in its final form. Yeah. Sheesh.
Hawk 1 or Hawk 2?
This is our first time seeing it in the sunlight in years.
Actually, light of day.
Fitment, not bad. Wheels are popping in the sun as well.
Hey, I just realized also this thing is rolling at this fitment.
Yeah.
It's quite freely rolling as well. It's me.
Yeah.
It's me. Are you finished wanking over this in the sun now or what?
I might wank for a few more minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the first time that we've really seen the car in the sun in a few years. Obviously, first time seeing it with the body kit, seeing the paint in the sun properly attached to the car. Super happy with how it's looking. You know, these front wheels need spacers. The fitment's whack on the front in terms of height, but they'll come out perfect. The fitment on the rear is just fucking beautiful. It's rolling like this. Maybe we up it by a few mils when it's rolling properly, but yeah. The only concern is we've got some massive side skirts. Fitment's going to be pretty low on those, so we might have to, you know, shave it off a bit, especially when we put the aero on, like Grant was talking about before. But yeah, wheels are popping in the sun really nicely. Just the lines that Grant has created are just, it's looking really good. So yeah, I just wanted to roll it out, see what it looked like. So roll it back in and finish up the rear. He's an artist and a photographer.
So here are 3 different types of fillers that I'm using at the moment. One's a heavy body. You can see this is fiberglass. It's got fiberglass in it, so it holds it together for like thicker, more critical like that. That's edge. So I want a bit more strength and stability in it. And then this, what I'm putting on now, is just a very fine, high density filler to go into pinholes. The pinholes come from all the heavy mixing, as you would have seen in other videos. And it's like, you know, you're adding air pockets into it. You don't see that when you when you apply the filler, but when you go to sand through it and you're reducing the layers, then that's how the tops of those air pockets open, and then you see them as pinholes. End of story. Here's one I prepared earlier. We are at that height essentially, if that makes sense. So I'll put filler in here and then block this edge down, block this side, and then that's how we create the sharp swage line. This is just a bit of a form that I'm using to help guide the edge of the filler. Which I'm going to use the fiber filler again for this. The one that we need to stick there and make the shape, and then after that we'll see how it goes. We might need to use the fine filler, but it shouldn't be necessary. Hey, what does this do? Oh my god. Look at this. I am an idiot. End of day recap. Finishing this lineup here. This is the transition or the joint from the bumper to the guard. This side also a few more bits and pieces left to do. It's just like a forever, I wouldn't say tail chasing, but you know, you just keep going around, check, do it some more. Even now, I'm sure Ben will show you. I finished the front guard, it looks like that. I went to cut the inner factory guard out and cut through it. We don't want to go back to square one on this fucking thing. Gotta redo that also now, but that's okay. This side panel's nice and flat actually. We'll do these ones next time. Tidy that up and then show you how I actually finish those off with seam sealer, underbody seal, and then the whole guard's done. Never needs to be done again on the inside. So yeah, after the guards are done, I'll do the side skirts and then fucking hell, then the rear bumper and then hopefully the front bumper. Are you getting a fiberglass front bumper still?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one just as we get to it. Small bite out of the old elephant. See you later.